Have you ever read a book that made you question everything you thought you knew about life? What if I told you there's a novel that explores the depths of human nature, morality, and faith all in one epic tale? Today we're diving into Fyodor Dostoevsky's masterpiece, The Brothers Karamazov. This isn't just any book review. We're about to unpack a literary giant that has captivated readers for over a century. So grab a cup of coffee and settle in as we explore the intricate world of the Karamazov brothers. Let's start with a brief overview of the plot. The Brothers Karamazov revolves around three brothers, Dmitry, Ivan, and Alyosha Karamazov. Their father, Fyodor Pavlovich, is a cruel and self-indulgent man who neglected his sons for years. When Fyodor is murdered, the story unfolds into a gripping tale of love, jealousy, and redemption. But this book is so much more than just a murder mystery. It's a deep dive into the human psyche, exploring themes that are still relevant today. One of the central themes is the conflict between faith and reason. This is mainly represented through the characters of Ivan and Alyosha. Ivan, the intellectual, struggles with the idea of God and the existence of evil in the world. His famous Grand Inquisitor chapter is a philosophical masterpiece within the novel. It questions the nature of free will and the role of religion in society. On the other hand, we have Alyosha, the kind-hearted novice monk. He represents faith and compassion, often serving as a moral compass for other characters. Alyosha's journey shows us the power of love and forgiveness in a world full of suffering. Then there's Dmitry, the passionate and impulsive eldest brother. His character embodies the struggle between base desires and noble intentions. Dmitry's tumultuous relationship with his father and his love interest, Grushenka, drives much of the plot. One of the most striking aspects of The Brothers Karamazov is its psychological depth. Dostoevsky doesn't just tell us about his characters, he lets us into their minds. We see their inner conflicts, their doubts, and their moments of clarity. This level of character development was revolutionary for its time and still feels modern today. The novel also explores the concept of guilt and responsibility. Is Dmitry guilty of his father's murder, or is the true culprit someone else entirely? More importantly, are we all somehow responsible for each other's actions? These questions linger long after you've finished the book. Another fascinating aspect is how Dostoevsky weaves Russian culture into the story. The book gives us a vivid picture of 19th century Russia, from its social structures to its spiritual beliefs. It's like stepping into a time machine and experiencing a different world. Now let's talk about Dostoevsky's writing style. His prose can be dense and challenging at times, but it's also incredibly rewarding. He has a way of expressing complex ideas through vivid scenes and dialogue. The courtroom drama towards the end of the book is a perfect example of this. One thing to keep in mind is that The Brothers Karamazov is a long book. It's over 800 pages in most editions, so it's not a quick read. But don't let that intimidate you. The story's so engaging that you'll find yourself lost in its pages. If you're new to Russian literature, this book might seem daunting at first. There are a lot of characters, and Russian names can be confusing for some readers. My advice? Keep a character list handy as you read. It'll help you keep track of everyone. Despite its age, The Brothers Karamazov feels incredibly modern in many ways. Its exploration of family dynamics, morality, and the human condition is timeless. You'll find yourself thinking about the characters and their dilemmas long after you've finished reading. One of the most powerful aspects of the book is how it challenges readers to examine their own beliefs. Whether you're religious or not, the philosophical discussions in the novel are thought-provoking. It's the kind of book that can change the way you see the world. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, is this book really for me? If you enjoy deep, thought-provoking literature, then absolutely yes. It's perfect for readers who like to grapple with big ideas and complex characters. But even if you're not usually into heavy books, I'd still recommend giving it a try. Dostoevsky's storytelling is so engaging that it pulls you in, regardless of your usual reading preferences. One tip for reading The Brothers Karamazov: take your time with it. This isn't a book to rush through. Savor it, reflect on it, maybe even discuss it with others. It's the kind of novel that reveals more with each reading. So there you have it, a deep dive into The Brothers Karamazov. This book is more than just a classic, it's a journey into the human soul. Whether you're a literature buff or just someone looking for a meaningful read, give this book a chance. You might just find it changes the way you think about life, love, and what it means to be human. Have you read The Brothers Karamazov? What did you think of it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like and subscribe for more literary content. Until next time, happy reading.